and welcome to Ed's Historical World. And today we are at another, I can't count which one this is now, another castle called Ludlow Castle, which is in, you guessed it, Ludlow, in southeastern Shropshire, I believe. And the views are great. But we are here for the castle. And I see you can go up the tower. This is quite a large castle with quite a lot of ruins. So I'm first going to check this one. Oh, that's high. No, low, I meant. This area of the castle actually looks pretty good. So we have big stone bricks. And we have this booklet which tells us all about the castle. All sorts of parts here. This is only a small fraction of the castle though. Low doors. I have to duck under that one. Not that one, that's quite high and grand. This reminds me of any other castle. It sort of reminds me of Porchester Castle, where the grounds inside the outer walls are massive, but the largest castle area is quite small compared to the entire thing. Yeah, quick panorama. Seeing that, and through the window this, it was from here I just saw that, so I thought we couldn't go anywhere. But you never know when there can be a set of stairs. It takes you to, oh, this is a hole in the castle, and an awful lot of, I have no idea what that is, could be bat poop. And then you can see the castle from here. That wall there is supported. Seeing the door frame at the top, the way how there's a tiny point at the top on a lot of the doorways in this area of the castle, I'm guessing this area could have been Tudor. I don't know quite yet. I think I am. Because that type of arch is what you see in Tudor windows and doors. Like, that's so Tudor-like. So this is the outer gatehouse. So when the town was under siege, civilians could flee and camp in this area until it was safe to go back. So this is the curtain wall, where dotted along the top, lots of small openings where archers could fire through easily because they were right next to them, but enemy archers couldn't really easily because they had to go through a small hole. This outer wall has a walkway along the top. Archers would hide behind the parapet and shoot their arrows through the small openings. The sally port door and the curtain wall was used by raiding parties to leave the castle one man at a time. This can be seen when walking around the outside of the castle walls. That's one bit to see when we're on the outside of the castle. So this is the ice house, very deep underground so that it's colder, and horse-drawn carts could get to this from the moat to keep things refrigerated.
See if the entrance is there.
Yeah, the entrance could be here. Okay, so you can't go in it, but you can see down into it. So that's the ice house. And now we are in moat. Oh, and I just stepped in a puddle. So this is the Mortimers Tower, built by the Mortimers family in the 13th century. And there should be 2 holes where the portcullis was lowered, and a blocked up entrance somewhere in the tower. And this was built round because round towers are easier to defend than square ones.
Blocked up entrance?
Yeah, it could be. Yeah.
Portcullis would have come up and down this entrance?
Yep, because, yeah.
Going
There's
down.
a slit there so that they can raise it.
And what would this hole be for?
That hole would be where they could pour down the boiling oil.
Cool.
Or boiling tar.
What's this?
Yep. And one of the Mortimers was accused of murdering Edward II. Look, this is a good example of one of those arrow slits. On the outside, it would be quite hard to get an arrow to the inside. On the inside, it would be easy to get an arrow to the outside. When you visit the castle, you've got to get used to these stairs. Yeah. So this would have been a fireplace here. And this, where there's that slit. See, this is where they'd lower the portcullis down. This is where they'd pull down the boiling tarp. And this looks like a guardrobe, aka medieval toilet. Where they do a poo, and it would go all the way down where some peasant would clean it up. Continuing on the way up, we pass some more arrow slits. And you get to this part of the tower. So the moat goes all the way around, and this would have been where the old entrance to the castle was.
Oh,
and there's a bridge over there.
Maybe the old medieval bridge to the town in the castle.
Is that like Dinham Bridge or something?
It could be, yeah, we'll have to have a look.
Continuing with the tower. Oh, it's blocked. I wish it wouldn't be, but due to erosion, it's also about 700 years old, and you just fall back down there. Yeah. This is actually a really good tower. It's actually quite tall. Like how the stairs aren't too eroded until you get to the very top level. Now let's go back down. So the moat has been very dry since the castle was built, but it was always filled with classical English plants like brambles, nettles, and not plants but stakes, making it, even without water, very difficult to get in. From here you can see the stone and the sides of the moat. And when they dug down into a moat, when they come across the stone, some of that stone could have been used to build the castle. Maybe. And this is Sidney's gateway. So, Sidney's gateway above has a coat of arms crest for him and Queen Elizabeth II. No, first. And the Norman windows have been replaced by Tudor ones. So now, we're going to climb up the main tower. There is the English flag. Here's a window overlooking part of the castle that we will see later. Now, I'm guessing there could have been steps going up to that part, but unsafe, so they put up there. More arrow slits. This might be my new favourite castle. More arrow slits. The more arrow slits you have, the more aerial defence you have. Another window. Oh, that's a good view. All the way across Shropshire. Not across all of Shropshire, but across the area of Ludlow. Okay, now he can't go any further. Practically because there is no steps to go further. But we are here at the top. I mean, we're at high parts. Put my hand through the piece of rope so that I can't drop it.
Sorry.
This is the highest point of Ludlow. We are on a tall tower, 100 feet tall. I think that other tower was tall, but it's only that tall. This tower is the tall tower, all the way up there. See all of Ludlow here. That river there. Good defence, I mean, with the old gate being behind the river. Also some waterfalls there. Here you can see all across Ludlow. The only point that is higher is the church. And back behind the church is Clee Hill, the tallest hill in Shropshire. I believe. It does look like an old extinct volcano, just like that one. Don't worry, it's not going to erupt anytime soon. We are in England, but behind a couple of hills, like probably behind those hills or something, would be Wales. Yeah. Now the sky panorama. Now on the journey down, we're going to look at the rooms that we passed on the way up. And let's go down the stairs. So this is a new concrete floor, but you can see down under the grate that area which could possibly be below ground. Big Tudor fireplace there. One thing is, if you come across anything with a window shape like that, a good example being this fireplace, where at the top it curves, slightly obtuse curve. It's got a tiny point at the top and comes back down its symmetry. That can be a sign telling you that that window or door frame is Tudor. Ooh, what's in there? Let me guess, a garderobe again. Oh, I bet you come in here, get to it from there. No. That garderobe must be so binary then. Yeah. Oh, that's what it is right there. Yeah. And out this area. I'm going into this area. There's a staircase. Yeah. And down the staircase, which takes you to nowhere. It's bricked up. This is probably how you got to a dungeon. Oh, I didn't know there was this part. That must be a well going down there. And whoa! See, there is a dragon in the castle.
Let's go find it.
Looking for the dragon. Oh, that's where the dungeon is. We'll get back to that. Now this is the dragon. Probably fire breathing. I'm pretty sure it just blinked. Then this tower. That is a very deep well. And that is deep, and I see the flicker of many coins reflecting in the daylight. But that is deep.
That is a deep one, isn't it?
Very deep. Time for the dungeon. Now this be a deep down area. You can't see for one part. You just come out the other side. Very deep. Look at the patterns and the columns. They're really good columns. That looks like a massive chair.
Mum really messed up. Put your head in.
This is massive. Like, see the windows?
The power of words.
There's lots of windows in this area. There's a gate there over the top of a staircase. Oh, come on, staircases are my favourite thing to come across in castles. Not really, it just means that you can go up somewhere into a tower. Now, this is Norman Chapel. I can tell that just like what I said with the Tudor windows. These Norman, actually it looks quite grand how, like, arches inside the other, and this looks good. That looked like some kind of tombstone, but this is actually a really cool chapel. Oh, you'll see the roofing redone, but I really like the arches in here. Like, look at the arch here. Like, the chapel used to go back here, which is where there would have been an altar and the nave, but this is actually quite big as a chapel. Now this is the Northern Range. That became a manor house in 1290. And around here is a great hall. For a dragon on the castle. It's a very big great hall. Very big. Look at that staircase there. This is a large room. Look at all the pigeons up there. We're just living in luxury in a ruined castle. This is where there would have been a door inside the door. Please keep to the stone steps. Entrance to Mortimers Tower limited due to favour requirements. Going up a tall, small staircase. See the river there. Continuing with the stairs, we met a group of people where I had to stop the film because we have got to social distance. But back to the castle. Oh, this is a good view of that main tower. It's very high too. This is a good area. Fireplace. Another area that you could probably went in, but not anymore. Once again, all over Ludlow. Some more arrow slits. Oh, that's a little back there. See, all the way out. From here, we'll be watching currently outside the arrow slit. You can see all the way across. So you have this room, and then you have that room. And then you have this room, which links into this room, where there are stairs that I can't see. But there's probably a garderobe. And then, coming into this part, through into this part. Up the stairs again.
I'm talking mega steep.
They are,
All the
indeed.
way up.
Now that's steep.